Man, guys, that was a fun last episode, wasn't it? Yeah, it could have gone a lot better, especially considering a majority of the video went well, actually. I enjoyed the build thoroughly. I didn't have any gripes or complaints up until the end. Just a shame what happened at the end. Like, not only did it dawn on me that I was getting, like, how can I put this? I was getting a worse build experience for what was supposed to be higher quality, you know. Took a little bit for that to click in, but when I finally realized, you know, I was mashing, and you guys saw what I had to do with those parts. Like, yeah, that kit was fun, but that kit has made me realize something. We desperately need actual criteria here for these videos, because we can't have a build go well, like, you know, more than 80% of the way through, and then something at the end makes it, you know, a build fail or a bad kit. And listen, yeah, while I won't be able to do much about build fails, that's just what happens, that's the nature of the beast. What I can do something about is make sure we get the actual review part done, because that is the other half of this video. And obviously, when you get a build fail, you can't review the kit, or at least not a good portion of it. So I have decided we are gonna fix that. You know, we are gonna fix that. Today, I am going to be telling you from here on out, and you guys have kind of seen this already on the channel, but this is going to be official. You know, this will be our grading system for what makes a kit a good kit. Ignore the SDs, they're just here for representation, and I'm too lazy to pull out a box of an actual high grade or better, okay? So enjoy the SDs for representation today. Keep in mind, if you're new to the channel, we do master grades, high grades, real. Not anymore. But, yeah, we do lots of different grade kits, just not a certain demon type, at least for now. But, moving on from the demon type, what is our criteria? Now, I'm probably going to lose a whole bunch of you guys starting out, but this, automatic, like, 10 points lost. If this was a 90-point test, sticker sheet makes it an automatic 10-point loss for me. Now, listen, high grades, entry grades, first grades, well, I haven't seen a first grade with stickers and there's only 3, so, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying, though, you know, SDs, stuff like that, you know, this stuff, the cheaper stuff, I will tolerate stickers. Stickers will be fine for those kits, I will begrudgingly accept them, but this is from a real grade. That's right. Now, that's not unusual to people who build kits, you know, that this is something we expect, but looking up the price of some real grades, I'm not going to throw any numbers out. You know, numbers can be very scary, but if you want to look it up yourself, you can. But for the price you are paying for real grades, what is this? What is this? Please explain to me why this is a thing for the money you are putting down for that kit. It would be even worse if we were going into a different kind of grade that's also dog shit that we dare not say on the channel, but, like, really? Really? People are paying that much for a kit and you expect us to still apply stickers? Get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of here with that crap. And I am actually serious, you know, because here's why I say it too. Like, for the last real grade we built, the last real piece of dog shit we built, you know, I pulled out an entry grade. And keep in mind, the real grade was a different color because it was a Gundam base limited. And Gundam base limited just means it comes from their main store in Japan or whatever. Thank you, Fungal Queen, for clearing that up in the comments on the last video, but yeah, that's just the thing, though. When I pull out an entry grade, and I can compare it to a real piece of dog shit grade, and you know, and I can tell there is not much of a difference, you know, sand stickers, added stickers, you know, doesn't I can't even brush it off, doesn't even fucking matter, the stickers are now a permanent part of this video. You know, it's just, I get a little bit pissed off. I get a little bit pissed off. And listen, I'm the guy with the biggest RX collection in my town, okay? Hands down, I have the biggest RX collection. Nobody is going to debate me on that. So listen, I get it. I build a lot of samey Gundams, at least starting out. I diversify a lot now. But there is a difference, okay? There is a very distinct difference, okay? Like, yes, a lot of RXs are the same between grades. Like, for example, the high grade and the master grade. I swear to God, you won't be able to tell a difference. The master grade is just an upscaled high grade. But besides the point, like, with the RX, you know, there's always enough differing detail in the build, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't make it a hassle, is what I'm saying. Like, how can I put this? When I built my master grade RX, I did it on the channel. Guess what? How long that took? Guess how long that took? 1 night. That master grade took 1 night. Now, how long did it take the real grade to build? Like the last real grade we built? Around a month? Around 2 months? Yeah, I have some problems there. I have some very massive problems there. And that brings me on to the next point of this video. No higher prices for a worse build experience. Can't stress that enough. That is going to be the second criteria on this channel. Because, and I know I've already kind of said that, but, well, I already have, but yeah, so stickers, you can put that detail into the actual parts to further clarify. Stop using stickers on higher grades. Not high grades, grades above high grades. I mean, like, just stop, okay? You can put that detail into the actual plastic. I'll happily pay $10 more for it. So now that we got that over with, second criteria, second time saying this now, no, you can't be having me paying extra money for a worse build experience. A real grade should not be more complicated than a high grade. A high grade should not be more complicated than an entry grade. Like, why are you having these people? And listen, I get it. I am the radical of kits, so to speak. I get it. But it's like, theoretically speaking, and I don't mean more complicated as in more parts. That's not what I mean at all, okay? That's not what I mean. And what I mean by that is, if you are going with a higher grade, the build experience should be way higher quality, okay? It should feel easier. It should feel simpler. You shouldn't feel like you're pulling your hair out. You shouldn't feel like you're cussing and screaming and doing something wrong. You know, you shouldn't have issues like that. If you are paying $100 or more for a kit, tell me, would you accept bullshit with that kit? I personally wouldn't. So that's the second criteria. If I am paying more money and it results in a worse build experience compared to the entry grades or the high grades, whatever the fuck. Mind you, there's only like 3 entry grades, but besides the point, you guys get what I'm saying. You know, I should be able to tell this was a more fun build, there's a lot more detail, and it wasn't any more wanna pull my hair out worthy. You get what I'm saying? Good. Because I admit I'm scattered with this. It's kind of hard for me to structure videos like this because I'm a horrible focuser. Notoriously horrible. So, what's our third criteria? How easy are the parts to lose? Now, me and Bungle Queen have watched over the footage. Bungle Queen watched over the normal video. I watched over all my raw footage. We are to an 80% certainty the parts are somewhere in this room. I'm not completely convinced of it, mostly because the diagram shows the parts look completely different than what we have managed to capture on video of said parts, or what we think are the parts. So there you go. We have an 80% chance the parts are here. I don't entirely believe it though. So yeah, third point is, how easy are the parts to lose? Now listen, polycaps, those usually include spares. Usually, not all the time. So polycaps, poly bullshits, you know how it goes. Like, those I'm a little bit to be easy on. I'll be easy on that. But every other part, for example, that last real grade we did, parts so small you would think you were building an S-fucking-D. I shit you not. Parts so small you'd think you'd be building an SD. Like, that's not funny. It really isn't. And that is not also what I mean by put more detail into the plastic. More parts doesn't mean more detail. More parts just means more parts. Because, again, we took out the entry grade. I can't get over that still. We took out the entry grade, compared it to the real grade. No extra detail whatsoever. And yes, I get it. The detail probably would have been out of this. That makes you even more irrelevant, okay? That makes you even more irrelevant. This should just be a rant on why I hate stickers at this point. But no, like, this can be actual ink injected into the plastic. We have the technology in the space year 2023. Bandai wants to be cheap. Okay, I get it. But you're gonna get a lower, like, It's like homework. You put less effort into it, you're gonna get a lower grade on this channel. So, you know, every other part that's not a polycap, if that shit gets lost, and listen, I am careful with parts, most of the time anyway, and I have a wide build surface. Y'all can see that. I got enough space here. You know, there is no reason why I should be losing parts. And there's nothing but floor down there, you know? Nothing but pure, unadulterated, beige carpet. Well, it's more so brown, not beige, but you get my point. Like, if a black part or a white part or any part lands on my carpet, I will find it. Guaranteed, I will find it. So, if we have parts going missing, that's going to be another loss. Because if a part is so small and so minuscule that it blends into my carpet of all carpets, yeah, you're going to lose points. Which is why I always encourage they should just put in some spares for the smaller parts. God for fucking bid. It's better to have spares than none at all. Anyway, so what is overall the last criteria? You know, what's the fourth criteria? And we've kind of gone over this already. And you guys can already suspect it because I've said it 12 times now, you know. I should not be able to take out younger grade, so to speak. You know, I should not be able to take out a lower grade, compare it to the higher grade, and then realize there's no difference. Okay? That should have been what I led with, but, you know, 12 minutes into this video almost, that's my criteria, you know. But yes, I am sorry this video got kind of rambly, lost in the shuffle, lost in the moment. I'm watching over this later, and I'm going to be trimming it down a tiny bit. There's like going to be a whole end section you don't see because I literally lay out my criteria in that first like 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and then I go on another like 12-minute rant. So I'm cutting out that 12-minute rant. Here's the end of the video. That is my criteria, boys and girls. Okay? You can love the criteria, you can hate the criteria. I know if people watch this video, I'm going to get flack in the comments for it. But after the last build we had, we need a clear-cut way, regardless of if you like it or love it. I mean, love it or hate it. Like it or love it, huh? Yeah, those are limited options, Johnny. Love it or hate it, I mean, you know. We need a way to determine if a kit is a good kit or not before a build fail occurs. So, there we go. You guys have watched the video. I'm gonna get flack for this. I can already tell that Bungle Queen is gonna be fucking, want to hit my head off with a baseball bat. So would my friend Morgan and actually everybody else I talk to who builds kits. But that's okay because, first off, it's my channel. So, there's that. Second of all, it's my videos. There's that. And third of all, 88% of the time, well, 95% of the time, actually, these kits come out of my own money. So, I'm going to be critical about my own concerns with these kits if it's going to come out of my own pocket, you feel? Not to be out of pocket right there, but I'm concerned about some things here. Concerned, Bandai. But anyway, guys, I hope you have somehow, a lot of you probably hate me right now. I hope you have somehow found a way to enjoy this video. Give me critiques on what other criteria I could add in, because admittedly mine is biased. I'm not going to pretend it isn't, but again, like I said, if it's going to come out of my own wallet, these are my rules as of now. So if you guys have recommendations for criteria to put in for this shit when we you know, do the kit builds and reviews. Next kit, by the way, I'm not going to show it to you, but it's going to be from the Mandalorian, boys. We're exploring outside of Gundam. That's right, we're going to the good old world of Mandalore for this one. But yeah, give me recommendations on what criteria I could put in for these kits, because I desperately need it. These videos desperately need it. And despite the fact I only get like 20 to 30 views a video if I'm lucky, I still enjoy making videos, so it would be nice to know that I'm doing something right, even if it's from the 10 to 20 of you that watch this shit every day, or once a week, or once a month. Besides the point, I have been Johnny Von Duke, and I need you all to rock on every day. Love yous.